Hello, today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin finally is getting ready to move. After 2 months of sideways, finally we are going to see a very significant move in maybe in the next 48 hours. So what does that mean? Is Bitcoin going to the upside or downside? So we are going to talk about it. So let's start. This is the 1-day chart. As you can see here, Bitcoin is testing finally the bottom of the range. For 2 months, Bitcoin has been in sideways from $40,000 to $30,000 around here. So in the next between 24 hours 48 hours, we are gonna see finally a resolution of this move. If you are bull, if you are thinking Bitcoin is going to the upside, you want to think in this way, right? Bitcoin is going to the upside, maybe again test $60,000. But so if you want to see that, Bitcoin must respect this level. Bitcoin must respect in the short term. Bitcoin must respect $31,000 and $30,000, all this area. So the most important week for Bitcoin is this one. Why? Because for first time in 2 months, Bitcoin has the chance, the probability to close the bottom candle below the MA55 weekly MA. So what does that mean? As you can see here, Bitcoin every time when it's testing the MA55 is bouncing. Yep, for almost 1 month, or for 1 month actually, more than 1 month. But finally, the body of the candle is closing below there. So the only time frame like is not bearish and for Bitcoin right now is a weekly chart, because all the time frames are bearish for Bitcoin. In my system, my personal system, as long the price is below the MA55 exponential moving average, the price is in downtrend. As you can see here, 1-day chart, downtrend, 2-day chart, downtrend, 3-day chart, downtrend, and 5-day chart, downtrend. And as you can see here, as long Bitcoin is below the MA55, and today in this weekend we are gonna see this close. If Bitcoin close below the $32,000, between $32,500 to $30,700, we are gonna see finally the resolution of this range. And the next area I am looking for, the next big buy of Bitcoin, is around $25,000, around there. Let me show you. Yeah, around here. Yeah, around this area. Why? Because if you see the volume profile here, yeah, the volume profile, I call this zone like as the demand zone. Yeah, and here the second relevant zone is this one. And but don't get me wrong, Bitcoin if comes here, we are gonna see maybe a significant bounce here, but the real area I want to start looking for is $20,000. Yeah. So what does that mean? If Bitcoin breaks the MA55 in weekly chart, I'm expecting at least 1 year of downtrend of Bitcoin. 1 year. So why I'm expecting 1 year? Because in history here in Bitcoin, from for example in this area, all this area from here to here was between 6 and 1 year. And also in the past, if we see here the previous bear market, when Bitcoin broke the MA55, almost from July 2014 to October 2015, almost 1 year, more than 1 year. So I'm expecting something like that. Now let's talk about the 1-day chart, and let's study what is happening right now with the price. As you can see here, as I said before, Bitcoin is testing the lowest, the bottom of the range, right? But this time, finally, is in this area, like maybe consolidated. Of course, I don't think so. If you see here, the reaction every time when Bitcoin is testing this area, we see a bounce here, but this time is taking more time. So the probabilities to see a breakdown are higher. The reason is simple. Every time when you see the area, in this case the support, this area tested many times, is the probabilities to break that area are higher. And many people are thinking like, no, this is very strong support because it's tested many times and it's gonna hold. Actually, it's not correct. Every time when you see the price test in the same area, as I said before, the probabilities to go to the downside are higher. And let me show you something. Here we have, this is the squeeze momentum indicator. As you can see here, we have a potential, actually you see the squeeze is showing a sell signal here and the ADX is to the upside. So that means this move is telling me the momentum to the upside, I mean this momentum actually is like the downside, sorry, is getting momentum. So for me, in this scenario, there is a very high probability Bitcoin will break in the next 24 hours, 24 hours, 48. Also, there is something I want to show you. If you see 4-hour chart, we see here Bitcoin maybe 2 or 3 days ago, the volatility was almost zero read, and now it's expanding, as you can see here. So what does that mean? When Bitcoin was in zero read, was here in the top of the demand zone or resistance, and now it's expanding and the direction is to the downside. As you can see here, it's still expanding, so that means this move is not finished. I'm expecting the volatility to see. I want to see the red area in this indicator to start thinking maybe in 4 hours the move is finished actually. But the most concerning thing here is the 12-hour. If we see the 12-hour, the volatility is technically zero. Look at this. Zero. Actually, it's zero. There is no volatility here. So that means there is a very high probability we will see an explosive move, in this case to the downside. Why? Because the trend is your friend. Even in 12 hours, every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55 is to keep dropping. And now finally Bitcoin is testing many times here, and in some point it's gonna break down. Now you can think, okay, maybe it's not possible. Yes, of course, maybe I can be wrong. Maybe Bitcoin US will hold this level more time, and maybe we'll just reset. We will see a reset in the indicators, and Bitcoin is just going to test again, and maybe it's gonna be a bear trap. Potentially, maybe yes. But for now, I don't know. Just I'm telling you what I see in the chart. So from this part, we are experts, right? Always, we never be wrong because we can see the move. Why you didn't, for example, why didn't buy here? Why didn't buy here, or we didn't sell here? Every time when we see the price in the past, we never lose. But we are trading in the future, so I am speculating as a trader. Like if Bitcoin close at least 4 hours today, below maybe $31,000 200 around there, we will see a nice breakdown. So in weekly chart there is a last hope. The last hope in weekly chart is if Bitcoin just come here to $30,000 and $28,000, and we see a bounce from here, and the candle close, the body of the candle close above the MA55, well, I'm expecting, yeah, finally Bitcoin is going to the upside, at least to test $40,000 maybe in the next 2 or 3 months. But as for now, as I said, my targets are to the downside, and it's very easy. It's very easy to read as according to this technical analysis. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I think I hope this video is useful for you, for all of you, and good luck with your trades. Thank you very much.